Very good morning to one and all. So today's lecture number 10. We start with the tutorial on microwave filter design. In this tutorial we discuss about the numerical based on insertion loss based microwave filter design. In previous lecture we discussed about the filter implementation. Basically we deals with the filter implementation by using Ricard transformation and Kuroda's identities for higher order of filters by using transmission line stub method, and we also use the implementation of microwave filters which is operated very high frequency. Today we solve some numericals which will be asked in descriptive part, or we ask this numerical in exam point of view when dealing with the MCQ. So first we will see a maximum flat low pass filter, that is maximum flat low pass filter. Whenever we hear this word, that time the filter is a type of Butterworth filter. The cutoff frequency of 8 GHz, the minimum attenuation at 20 dB means power loss ratio or insertion loss ratio at 11 GHz. Calculate how many elements are required. So here to be calculate the order of filter, that is capital N. Then first we write down the solution. So solution first we'll write down what things to be given. So cutoff frequency, that is 8 GHz, that is to become out 2 pi into 10 raised to power 9 into radian per second. Then omega 1 or omega is equal to omega 1 is 11 GHz. So it will be right in radian per second, 2 raised to power 2 pi 10 raised to power 9 into 11 radian per second. And power loss ratio which will be given 20 dB per decade. So PLR is equal to 20 dB. If we draw the frequency response for this, like we structure like this, here on y-axis there is a PLR and there is some cutoff frequency which is 8 GHz and which will be extend up to 11 GHz. So this is omega 1. So figure look like will be this. So here is the 20 dB decade. So when the cutoff frequency is 11 GHz means omega 1, that time the power loss ratio is 20 dB per decade. So then we calculate the conditions. We know that whenever the omega is greater than omega c, that time the power loss ratio can be defined. PLR is equal to in dB 20 log 20 raised to n log omega by omega c. Here omega by c is 2 raised to n. So we can calculate PLR is given 20 n log, that is omega is 11 GHz and cutoff frequency 8 GHz, which is to be already mentioned. So after solving we get n equal to 7.23, but we required the frequency which is at 7. We get the power loss ratio is 20 dB, but we have higher orders, so we take the order of the filter is 8. So it will be increasing, so that we take the higher order of filters. So it wishes to become a 8. So this is the one numerical which is based on very basic. Then we calculate the next is a maximally flat low pass filter, nothing but the Butterworth. The cutoff frequency 2 GHz, the load resistance 50 ohm, at least 15 dB insertion loss at 3 GHz, design a filter. So first we find out the alter of filter. So it is maximally flat low pass filter, and power loss ratio for maximally low pass filter is given by PLR is equal to 1 plus omega into omega c divided by omega c power to raise to n. So this is the basic equation. Here 15 dB is to be given, so we put in log. So 15 dB (20 log 20 is to n) log cutoff frequency, that is omega is equal to 3 GHz. So after solving we get n is equal to 4.20t, but we have take the value n is equal to 5. So number of elements to be required, that is 5. And see here, we design a filter with number of elements minimum 5, so that we use the table which is to be given for maximally flat low pass filter, nothing but from Ozar book. So we can take the values G0, G1, G2, G3. So n order of filter is n, and we take the values 0.16 for G1, G2 1.68 2 up to G6. So we take the values from this table and we design a filter. So we can write down the values. So G1 is equal to 0.618 from the table which is given in Ozar book. G2 is equal to 1.618. G3 is equal to 2. G4 is equal to 1.68 because it is a equal ripple prototype filter. Then G5 is equal to 0.1680 and G6 is equal to 1. Then the source resistance and low resistance are equal because it is a Butterworth filter. So we can draw the actual implementation of figure. This will be like, look, so like this. So this is a RS, then first L1, then after we implement the transformation from the table, then this is L1, this is C1, C2 dash, L1 dash, L3 dash, C4 dash, L5 dash, and last is a RL. So this is your filter design. R is equal to 15. So 15 ohm and source resistance and load resistance are equal, that is 15 ohm. So we can calculate the first value of L dash 1, which is equal to L R0 divided by omega C. R0 is equal to RL. So we put L dash value is equal to, which is equivalent to the here G1. So this is L1, this is your C2, this is your L3, this is C4, and this is your L dash 5. So we can put the values. So L1 dash is equal to G1 dash. So 0.168, which is take the value from G1 from the table, divided by omega C. Omega C is cutoff frequency is 2 GHz. So 2 pi 2 into 10 to minus plus 9. So which is to become out 2.44 nanohenry. Similarly, we can calculate C2 dash. C2 dash, which is C2 R0 omega 0. R0 is given 50 ohm. C2 is equal to G2 1.618 divided by 50 into 2 pi into 2. Center frequency omega 0 is the center frequency, which is 1 GHz plus 9. So which is to become out 2.575 nanofarad. Similarly, we can calculate L3 dash, which is L2 R0 omega C. So L2 is nothing but the, which is to become out G3, so which is 2. So we put the value of L2 2 R0 50 divided by omega C, which is cutoff frequency 2 pi into 2 into 10 raised to plus 9 GHz, which is to become out 7958 nanohenry. Similarly, C4 dash capacitor, which is to be calculated, which is nothing but the G4, which is 1.68 R0 50 ohm. We type the direct values and operating center frequency 1 GHz, 1 into 10 raised to plus 9 into 2 pi. So which is to become out 2.375 picofarad. Similarly, we can calculate L dash 5. So L dash 5 is equal to, which is to become out 0.1680 G5. So 0.1680 into 50 divided by cutoff frequency 2 pi into 2 GHz 10 raised to plus 9, which is to become out, after calculation we get 2.459 so nanometer. So these are the values which is to be design a filter for this. Now we take another example to design a band pass filter with 0.5 dB equal ripple response. Here Chebyshev, which is to be remembered. The order of filter is n. The center of frequency omega 0 is equal to 1 gigahertz. Now we take the values from given table. So here we will be given design a band pass filter with 0.5 dB. The bandwidth delta is 10%, center frequency, that is omega 0 is equal to 1 gigahertz, and impedance level 50 ohm. So first we draw the filter design. Here source resistance L1 dash, C1 dash, L2 dash, C2 dash, L2 dash, C2 dash, again L3 dash, C3 dash, then load resistance, which is equal to 50 ohm. Impedance level, which is given. So it is a design a band pass filter with 0.5 dB. So here it is equal ripple, means it is a Chebyshev filter, and from the table which is given for the element values equal ripple low pass filter design prototype. So we take the values from here, this book. So order of the filter is 3. So we take the values from this. So G1 is equal to 1.5963, that is L1. Then G2 is equal to 1.0967, that is C2. L3 is equal to G3 is equal to L3, which is 1.19963, that is L3, and G4 is equal to 1, that is nothing but the RL. And here the delta, that is the ratio of frequencies, which is 10%, is given, that is 0.1. First we calculate L1 dash. L1 dash is equal to L1 Z0 0 omega 0 into delta, where omega 0 is the cutoff frequency, which is given 1 gigahertz, L1 which is to be given here. So L1 is equal to, here after we are solving, we take frequency scaling and conversion, second step. So L1 is equal to, from given table, so 1.596 Z0, that is R0 equal to 50 ohm, divided by center frequency 1 gigahertz, which is to be mentioned here already. Center frequency omega 0 is center frequency, which is to be 2 pi into 10 raised to 9, and frequency ratio, that is delta, that is to become out 0.1. So which is to become out after calculation, L1 dash is equal to 127 nanohenry. Now we can calculate C1 dash. C1 dash is equal to frequency loss ratio omega 0 L1 dash into Z0 after putting the values 0.1, then omega 0 2 pi 10 raised to 9 into 1 L1 dash, which is to be from table 1.5963, and Z0 is equal to 50. So which is come out C1 dash. So C1 dash is equal to 0.199 picofarad. Similarly, we can calculate L2 dash, which is delta Z0 delta omega 0 into C2. C2 value is given already after calculation, delta 0.1, Z0 50 ohm, omega 0 2 pi into 1 into 10 raised to 9, C2 value which is to be given from the table 1.0967. So which is to be 1.0967. After calculation we get L2 dash is equal to 0.726 nanohenry. Similarly, we can calculate L3 dash. L3 dash is equal to delta omega 0 L1 Z0. Put the values delta 0.1, 2 pi 10 raised to 9, 15963. Value of L1 Z0 is equal to 50, which is to become out 1.720 nanohenry. Similarly, when we calculate for the C1 dash, the same formula which will be used for C3 dash, which is to become 0.199 picofarad. So all these formulas will be used to calculate the different filters in insertion loss method, so which is very helpful in the point of view exam. So we can stop here. So more number of numericals will be asked in here, so must to be remember the formulas and which type of quantity which to be required. So we can stop here. Thank you very much.